Welcome back to the Whatever podcast. I'm back. I missed the last one. I don't know where I was. I was somewhere, but I'm here now. I know you missed me. I heard all you crying. They were like, "Oh, where's kid? Where's kid?" Don't worry yourself. I'm back now. But now, unfortunately, we don't have Jake. So you're just stuck with me and Harry for this episode. But you're going to like it. You're going to like it anyway. You like all the stuff that we come out. This is the Whatever podcast.
We're back, baby.
Welcome
This
back,
is-
baby.
This is super regular for us. We have released an episode pretty fucking regularly for the past month.
Have we?
That might have been a lie, actually.
I
Let
was
me
gonna say.
let me check.
I don't know if we have. I've lost track of time.
Oh no, it's been fairly okay. So we didn't do one from February to June. We had nothing. And then we did 19th of June, 11th of July, 15th of August. Oh, okay, this ain't that regular. I thought.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're not as regular as we think we are, but at least we
Whoopsie daisies.
keep it semi-regular.
We're still
prefer-
here.
Yeah, we haven't gone longer than a month. I think. Is that right?
February to June.
Oh, February. For some reason, I thought you said June, July. That's what I
No.
genuinely heard. Oh, right. Okay. What were we doing?
Nothing. We were doing nothing. We just couldn't put our shit together. That's the issue. Is yeah, we just couldn't pull our fucking noggins
Shit.
together.
January, February, March, April, May, June. That's 5 months. What the fuck
I'm
were we
aware.
doing? What were we
We just-
doing?
We just didn't. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, we'll call that our break. Right? We'll call that
Yeah.
our break, even though we don't deserve breaks. we don't really.
We
do
don't. We
much.
don't do a lot.
We don't do a lot. We'll call our break, and we'll try not to fucking do that again.
The
I
things
promise.
we usually go every year. I say every year, like we've been doing this for a decade. The 3 years we've done this, we usually go on a break for like 2-3 months, and then we get back into it. But that was a long break. Like
I don't even remember it. I don't even know what I was doing
it
during
just went
that time.
past. It just went by. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to
Did
tell
just
you,
go
man.
by.
It just went by.
But anyway, we're back. Well,
Yeah.
I'm back, and we're better than before. Well, we're not, because there's only 2 of us, so we're only running at 2/3 capacity. We're like
Yeah,
a 3-legged table. No, a 2-legged table.
two-legged table.
It's still
Yeah.
it still works, but you have to rest it on your lap.
Yeah, it just sort of turns into a slope. It's fine. it would do, you know.
Yeah. Wait, when's this one coming out? Is this coming out before or after the other
Ooh, good question. Oh, fuck, I
Sorry.
don't know. Maybe it'll go out on the same day.
Same
The
day?
thinking is, yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Here's the thinking.
Okay.
The thinking is, we do this episode, and halfway through we have a special treat, and then that special treat will also be its own episode, so people don't necessarily have to listen to us jabber on before getting to the good shit. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
If we get new listeners from this, I don't want to frighten them off. Like,
Yep. Yeah.
if you're in that, if your interests align with that special segment, and
Yeah.
you log in, and you press play on us, and the first thing you hear is us just jabbering on about how we haven't uploaded for 6 months. But you're not going to stick around, are you?
True.
Yeah, but we. Oh, fuck it! I feel like we can reveal what it is here.
Yeah,
So
go
we
on.
just spoke to Dave from Daft About Craft podcast, and also one of the organisers, helpers, strategic big brains of the Craft Brew Festival, which, if listeners remember, me and Kehan went to back in June, and it was phenomenal. And there was a certain incident that happened that I've just been told we can't talk about.
Yep.
And yeah, this has been like a month or two, maybe 3 months in the making. I reached out to them a little while ago and was like, "Listen, I want to play with the idea of doing a podcast at a festival, and they were like, no, because no one will be able to hear it. And I said, yeah, fair enough. And I thought that was it. But then they turned around and said, but we'll come on yours. And that, I'm going to level with you, kid. That blew me away. Because I was like...
Wasn't expecting that.
I was expecting a polite fuck off, and that would be it.
But
so when they said...
better.
Yeah, when they said, oh, yeah, we'll have someone on, I was like, oh, shit, okay. And then, so I was trying to organise that for a while, and then they said, oh, actually, they were going to have 2 guys come on. And then they were like, actually, neither of those guys are going to come on. And I was like, shit, this is it. It's fallen through. This is the end. And then they said, but Dave's going to reach out to you. And I was like, okay. So I excitedly waited for Dave. Didn't hear anything for a little while. I thought, they're coming up to the Christmas season. They still got events going on that aren't Christmas related. They probably don't have time for our little old podcast. But boy, was I wrong. Dave reached out and said, yo, diggity dogs. What's occurring? That's not what you said.
Dave was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
What a lovely guy.
And you'll be able to hear more of it on the other part.
Yeah, which I'll put in at some point during this.
You gotta go.
And also by itself. Listen to it twice. Fuck it.
Listen to it twice. Yeah, listen to it twice. It's
Get
so
those
good.
Numbers up.
It's so nice. You had to listen to it twice.
Excellent. I'll be honest with you. I was kind of shitting it before he came on.
Yeah, you were taking your nervous peas. Well, this is the thing though. You don't have to, in your job, you don't have to deal with much end users / customers / no, there's no other /. So I'm quite used to having to deal with people I've never spoken to before. I was pretty fine with that. I know you had your little nervous pee, and then you had one right before he came again.
I had fucking 2. I had 2 nervous pees. You know what? My wife mentioned it to me just then, in between us recording. She was like, are you okay? I heard you piss twice. And I was like, yeah, nervous wee. Really, really anxious. Because this is like a big thing for me personally.
Well, it's a big thing for the podcast.
It's a big thing for the podcast. Our first guest. And
it's
not like, oh, we've got our mate
Disco
Sean,
Dave.
Disco Dave to come on. It's like this is a real guest. This man has power.
Oh, what a first guest! It was a great first guest.
So good.
Hopefully we can have more guests in the future.
That would be excellent. And you know what? If they reach out and they want to do a little collab thing again, a little interview thing again, whatever, I'm still going to push for doing a fucking podcast at the festival. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, but we got to think of logistically. I'm thinking from their side as well. It's quite loud. There's like quite a lot of talk. There's a lot of talking people going on.
All we need, right, is a room. Okay, a room backstage. You can get mics, and with AI, you can do background noise cancellation. We'll just do a fucking podcast from then, and then like in between. Fuck it, we'll go up on stage and be like, hello, we're from the What of It podcast. We're doing a collab with Craft Brew. If anyone would like to come into the back room and, have a chat about beer, by all means.
Come and have a little chat about beer.
I guarantee we will get some fucking drunk fella come on and chat to us about all kinds of shit. It would be great. And you know what? I got a new phone a couple of months ago.
I noticed that, yeah.
Yeah, do you remember I bought those microphones where you like plug it into the bottom of your phone and it's got 2 mics, and it didn't work on my old phone.
Yeah,
it works on my new phone.
Oh,
it works on my new phone. Yeah,
take this on the road then.
We can take it on the road properly. The quality isn't great, but it works. So, it just struck me the other day. I was like, oh man, new craft brew's coming up. Oh, if only we could record. And then it struck me that I have bought a new phone.
Well, here's the thing as well, if you wanted to do, because, the 360 camera I got you, you can buy mic adapters for those, and then you can then you can get lapel mics, so then you can have 360 camera and audio.
That's pretty sick.
Because I had the mic wired up to my motorbike helmet. I got rid of it. I don't know where the mic went. It literally disappeared off my desk. But I bought a pretty decent mic, and it sounded really good, even from inside a motorcycle helmet. So it would sound a lot better not in a motorbike helmet.
Yeah. But yeah, that was really good. I loved it. That was
It was great. It was
so
absolutely
good.
great.
How's your week been anyway? Or weeks?
Weeks. How long's it been since I've been here? It's been.
I'm not the person to ask. I'll just get it wrong.
It's been a little while. I actually have done some interesting things this time. I went down to London. But before I got there, I made a horrible mistake. I thought, this is the UK. The summer's gone. There ain't gonna be no more heat. I got caught the hell out. So I'm riding down from Nottingham to London, 2-hour ride in full leathers that are all black. And it's the one day the sun decided to go, you know what? 30 degrees today. My body, I lost most of my body weight was in my boot as sweat. It was horrible. But I got to go see Dogma.
How were they?
Right. For people who don't know who Dogma are,
I feel like this is going to be bad considering the right you just gave me.
No. So it's a heavy metal band, right? And it's all women, and they're all dresses like satanic nuns, right? They make great music. I enjoy listening to them. But the event, the location they played at, and I'm going to put this in terms that you'll understand. So at Rock City, right? No matter where you are in Rock City, you can see the whole person, right?
Yeah.
You're at the back because they're on a stage, right? A stage that's elevated. We usually when we start, we stand at the back. You can see the whole band. This one, it was a tiny room. It was hot as hell, right? And the stage was not elevated, so I could only see periodically the faces of like the lead singer and the bass player.
Right.
I spent most of the time watching them on the guy to my right because he decided to bring an iPad with him and he was filming on an iPad.
Of course he did.
So, but I could then see the whole band because he was much taller than me. So he could see the whole band, and I was like, great. So I'm just watching this on the iPad. So the music was great, but the visuals not so great. I want to go see them again at a place where there's a bigger stage.
It's so weird having a stage which is on the same level as it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense because the only people who could really see them was like the first few rows, and then after that couldn't see nothing. But it was still a great gig. I still enjoyed it. What did annoy me, I found out, is they were at Bloodstock the weekend prior, which is just down the road from us.
Is it?
It's in Derby. Yeah, Bloodstock's in Derby.
Huh.
So they played there, and then obviously they were down in London. So I was like, oh. I said to Jake, we're going to go Bloodstock next year.
You know what?
Do you want to come along?
I actually got a I got a YouTube advert for it. And I was like, oh, that looks alright.
We should go. We don't have to, well, do we? Would we camp? Would you want to camp?
Fuck it, why not?
Because we go to Bloodstock, because also, I don't know if it's Jake's favourite hardcore band, I'm just going to say it is, but they played there as well, Kublai Khan, and it just looked like a great time out. But
yeah,
that's pretty much all the exciting things for me. What have you been up to? What has been tickling your pickle?
Oh man, I'll be honest. Not a great deal has been going on with me. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite.
Oh, really? Why? Just because you spent money on the Power Rangers skin and now you're justifying...
Why are you calling me out like this?
Now you're justifying the money.
Nah, I haven't spent money on it yet. I'm waiting till I get to that tier and then...
Then you're going to spend the money.
Then if I've got leftover money at the end of the month, I'll get it. I'll fucking get it. Mate, I saw the trailer and there were rumours online and it was like, oh, Power Rangers are coming. I was like, nah, no way. No way, don't believe it. And then, wouldn't you know it,
There they
Power
are.
Rangers are coming. Yep. They dropped the sickest fucking trailer for the new season, and I was like, oh, God, that's cool. And then the Green Ranger and the White Ranger in the Battle Pass, and you can get the fucking Megazords. And,
But when did you play Fortnite before then?
Oh, I'd actually played it the week before. I really like the Guitar Hero mode.
Yeah. True, I like the Guitar Hero mode as well. Every time I keep thinking, yes, I'm gonna need to buy an actual guitar because then I'll just play the shit out of it. Yeah, I feel like it'll be more fun then.
Yeah,
and you can then also use the guitar not on there, and you can go play Clone Hero, where they have infinitely more songs.
Yep,
and it's multi. Oh wait, but so is Fortnite Festival. That's multiplayer as well.
I feel like Clone Hero will be harder though. So I feel like with the one on Fortnite, I only play on expert, and that isn't a flex. If it is a flex, it's going to be a flex. And yeah, I feel like some expert songs, they obviously do their best, but because the song naturally doesn't have a lot of, let's say bass, for example. Let's say there's not a lot of bass going on in the song. You put on expert, and even though it's expert, there's not a lot going on. Yeah. Whereas with Clone Hero, because it's just for a lot of them, it's just a lad who's just decided, fuck it, this is how it sounds.
It's user made, yeah.
Yeah, they can just go crazy, and there's no issues.
Well, I've been seeing a lot of, I keep getting recommended lives on TikTok, and there's this one guy that keeps coming up, and he's playing Clone Hero along with movies. And it's not...
I know exactly what you mean.
It's not to the music in the movie, it's to the speech as well.
Yeah.
So when they're talking, it'll just be like da 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 da, and I'm like, what the? And he's just doing the whole entire movie, which I don't know if it's genius, because now you're just showing movies playing, or if it's stupidity.
How excited would you have to be to watch a film to get it illegally, but there's a Guitar Hero overlay in the middle of it?
Not very. I'd be pretty annoyed.
Yeah.
It's not really happened much now. It used to be quite popular in the mid 2010s, but you go on these pirating websites, and then the versions you used to have were, so the lowest tier was cam, then it was standard, then it was HD. Those are the levels you could download the videos in. And I don't know who was watching cam. I've never been that excited to watch a movie to think, oh, I have to watch a cam version of it. This is just some guy in a trench coat filming on his fucking Sony handheld camera. I've never been going, oh, fine, I have to watch the latest thing now. Let me just go watch this shoddy version of it. Because it's not centered with the screen. Sometimes it's too low, sometimes it's too high, and then it's off to the sides as well.
Yeah.
It's shit.
Yeah.
So I would not sit there with a fucking movie and then there's just Guitar Hero down the middle of it. Not a chance. Not a chance.
I tell you what, that's reminded me of something I have done recently. I went and saw a film called Weapons. Okay.
Right. So it says it all.
I was really, really excited about this film. And the trailers were super fucking creepy. And it wasn't like horror in the sense of paranormal or anything. All you get from the trailers is that there's this woman who's a teacher, and she rocks up to school one day, goes into her classroom, and out of a class of 18, there's only one kid. The other 17 have not turned up. And then it turns out that the previous night at 2:17 a.m., the kids had all ran out of their houses, effectively T-posing. But it's kind of creepy. And that's all you're given. You don't know what's going on. You don't know why it's happening. It's just that's the base setup. And I was like, you know what? This has fucking gripped me. I don't know what it is about it. And loads of other people were gripped by it as well. The reviews were like, oh my god, this film, it set up so much and it delivered, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow. Anyway, the weekend before we go to see it, Sean comes up. This is the weekend we all went out to the pub. And Sean comes up. We obviously go out to the pub with you. We come home. And I say to Beth and Sean, fuck it, let's stick a movie on. we debate about what to put on, and I say, oh, the guy who made Weapons made a film a couple of years ago called Barbarian. Why don't we give that a go? Now, that was a trip. Yeah. And I'll be honest, we got to the end of it, and I was like, I'm not sure what Weapons is going to be like. Like, Barbarian wasn't... It was alright. Like, I'm not annoyed that I watched it, but I wouldn't say I'm pleased about it.
Yeah.
Like, if I'd gone to the cinema, I would have been like...
That was a waste.
I've just been ripped off. It's such a strange film. And, like, halfway through, the perspective of the film just changes. Like, it goes to a black screen, and then it's like... I can't remember the guy's name. It's just like, Michael. And then you watch the rest of the film from this other guy's perspective.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. I didn't hate that. But it was just... It just kind of went from 0 to 100. But imagine if, in order to get to the 100, you had to switch what vehicle you were in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? Like, let's say you start off in a Mini Cooper going at about 10 miles per hour. And then halfway, you leap from your Mini Cooper into a monster truck that's suddenly going at 110. That's how I would describe Barbarian. Okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, the reviews for that were really good. And I was like, I don't know if I'd give it that. Anyway, Weapons. We nearly walked out. Okay?
Yeah.
The film just didn't stop. It just kept going. And it switched perspective like 6 times. And when it's happened like second or third time, you're like, okay, this has got to be it. It's got to be the end. No. You got another couple of fucking switches to go.
Another one.
And it does all like tie in and everything. But there were like 2 perspectives that I was like, 2 or 3 perspectives that I was like, you know what? We could have just done without that and taken an hour out of the film. Like, I don't think it really added much. And then it took this twist that wasn't necessarily unexpected. It was just kind of like, okay, this is where we're going.
Yeah.
But yeah, Meth said to me, to be honest, I don't know how, I lost track of time, and not in a good way. She said to me, I'm going to guess about an hour and a half in. She was like, can we leave? And I said, foolishly, no. Because we must be nearly at the end, surely. And she gave me a look, and then she pulled out her phone, and she Googled the ending, and then turned to me. Of course, we're in a cinema. She just looks at me, and she just slowly like shakes her head. And I'm like, oh no. And I leant over and I was like, what is it? What's wrong? She's like, we're not even close. I was like, you're fucking shitting me. She was like, yeah, we've got a whole other perspective to go. And this perspective we're currently on, has got like another 20, 25 minutes. And I was like, fuck's sake. She was like, yeah. And she went, yeah, I've read the ending too. And then she pulled her face. And I was like, oh no.
It's not great. It's not fucking great.
And it was this weird combination of like, I don't know if it was supposed to be a horror or a thriller or a paranormal thing or a comedy. I'm not really sure. But to be honest, not much of it was landing with me. We came out of it and I was like...
What's it called? Let me check the IMDb, see what it's got.
It's really good. It's got really good ratings. It's called Weapons.
Weapons?
Oh, yeah.
Weapons... IMDb. Who's in it?
Josh Brolin, Jennifer Garner, the lad who played Wong, Benedict.
7.9.
Yeah.
Julia Gardner, Josh Brolin, Jason Turner. Okay. Psychological horror. That's what they've titled it as.
I wouldn't even say it's that, to be honest.
No.
It was, yeah, mate. It's just don't. The other thing, which I did this at the beginning of July. Okay, do you remember? This isn't related to weapons. Do you remember I told you about Froggyland?
An update.
Oh, when you went on holiday, yeah.
Yes, and I mentioned that there was a TripAdvisor where the guy goes absolutely apeshit.
Yeah.
So I wound him up.
Oh, yeah.
I left a review, and
Yeah.
I'm going to delete this in a minute because it was me trying to get a rise out of him.
Did he come back to you?
He came back to me.
Oh.
Okay. Let me read
First
you.
of all, what did you say?
Yes, let me read you my review first. The title is "Too Much Time on Their Hands, Disrespectful to Dentists."
What?
Okay. And here is what I wrote.
Yeah.
Look, I came to Froggyland expecting a quirky, whimsical amphibian adventure. What I got was not art. Imagine 500 frogs frozen in time, doing disturbingly human things. Knitting, going to school, attending court like little slimy lawyers. I don't know if I was supposed to laugh, cry, or call an exorcist. The frogs stared into my soul. One was operating a dentist's drill. Why? Does this frog have a medical license? It is just offensive to dentists. Another one was in a gym, lifting weights like it's training for the Amphibian Olympics. Are you mocking Olympians? My mother-in-law was confused. My wife whispered, "We can never unsee this." I went and stared at the sun in an attempt to erase the memory of spending money on this. Would I recommend Froggyland? Only if you enjoy existential dread served with a side of lily pad. Okay, that was my review.
Yeah.
Here's what I got back.
Go on.
Here's another one who, with healthy eyes, can see what's written on the cash register in big red letters. If you don't understand the art of taxidermy, do not enter. Well, because I have nothing else to say except that you're basically looking for something to feed your bad temper a little and make fun of something that some people who know how to appreciate that kind of art really appreciate, because all the frogs are stuffed through their mouths and originally, with a little humour, described the life of people 100 years ago. I know that's stupid and unreasonable to you because you expected to meet frogs that would sing and talk to you, maybe dance with you at your request, or who knows what else is in your head that fortunately only you understand. Reading your review, people who know what they're watching will surely not believe the nonsense you write. That's what it says. It says nonsense and nonsense. Unless it's not easy for that person. My advice is that in the future, don't waste your money on things you have no idea about, because your conclusions about these things are totally stupid and ridiculous. Sorry, it's the next bit. In the future, if you value yourself at all, first read the reviews, what the majority say, and then decide on some of your strict and reasonably smart criticism. Signed, Ivan M.
How long after you gave your review did he
Next
put
day.
his review on? Next day. Oh, so he's on that daily looking
Next
for
day.
you.
Next day.
He's on it fucking daily.
Mate,
Which, well, I have to give him props though, because it means he's not just doing this for money. I feel like this is true passion, which is also weird.
I feel like to get that annoyed, I'm deleting it now. I am labelling it as the business resolved my complaint. Yeah, to be that on it is nuts. To be frank,
I mean, it's a weird thing to like. He must have woken up one day, said it to his wife. He's like, I'm gonna make a taxidermy museum. She's like, what?
and people are gonna love it.
He's like, yeah, people are gonna love it. It's my passion. I've wanted to do this since I was a little boy. Stuff frogs.
Or it's like he inherited it.
Positions. Nah, that's too weird to inherit.
It is odd. It
It is too weird to inherit. I reckon that. But now, I don't know if that is his wife being a good wife and supporting his dreams, or is she trapped?
Trapped. Without
She's
doubt.
freaking trapped.
Yep.
She doesn't want to do it. She's like, I don't want to do the We're doing the frogs, Linda. I don't know her name. I'm just making shit up. But
I have a
we're doing the
suspicion.
frogs, Linda.
Yes, Linda, that classic Croatian name.
I don't know many Croatian names.
Neither do I, and I'm not going to guess because I don't want to be racist. When you go in, there was like a late middle-aged woman at reception who, even then, before this interaction with Ivan M, we presumed was his wife. Because, I don't know, do you ever just get like a vibe?
Yeah.
And you're like,
yeah.
You look so jaded that only someone who's got a lot invested in this can look that jaded. Like, yeah. I reckon that must have been her. And she looked fuming. Like, just generally unhappy. Which so did I.
Damn, I'm stuck doing this shit now.
If I'm working in a fucking museum, I guess, all day, every day, and like 4 people come in maybe, so for the rest of the day it's me sat there with dead frogs, I'm not going to be too pleased either. Especially if my partner has fucking set me up to deal with this.
Yeah, how many people were in there with you when you
None.
went? Like,
There was none, Kehan.
right.
It was just me and my wife.
Oh, right, great. Okay.
Yep. Yep, no one else. No one else was going near it. We found it by accident. I obviously wanted to go, but we found it by accident. We were like, oh, let's go down this back alley as a shortcut. Did it, and then I was like, oh, look, Froggyland
over there. Froggyland. Yeah, that's fucking.
Yep.
I respect it though. I respect it. If you have an interest and you really love it, and you keep doing it no matter what, I have to respect it. I can do nothing but respect it.
Do you have any news?
Well, that's a bit fucking weird.
I got some light ones, right? I'm doing a callback to. Hold on, I made a note of it here. I'm doing a callback to episode 34, where
I don't know what episode we're on now.
I couldn't tell you either.
I want to say 40.
No, is it? We're not. Are we?
This will be
this will be
episode
40.
This will be 40.
Yeah, it will. Okay, so episode 34, my news story on there was about the AI toilet camera. Do you remember that one?
Is that the one that takes pictures of your butthole?
No, it takes me. I don't know if it's your butt or whatever, but it analyzes your poop.
Mate, sorry, I just saw the title of that episode is episode 34. Woman sleeps with 100 men, skibidi rizzers, and stanky bananas.
I was listening to that one because I was talking about the bananas, and I was even like, "Don't have a smell." I was like, "What?"
Oh, was it that episode? Shit.
Yeah, but that one there I was talking about unnecessary AI, and I was like, "Oh yeah, there's this company that will sell you a camera for $500, and it will use AI to look at your poop and tell you if there's anything wrong."
Yes.
An update, not on the camera itself, but on the whole logistics of AI that kind of relates to that, because obviously, so they're using AI to analyze your poop, tell you health stuff, right? Just recently, and this relates back to that, recently, this AI company got outed out as frauds, and it was called Builder.ai, right? And their whole spiel was that they made this great AI. It's made for people who aren't technical. You could basically just talk to it, and it will build you an app, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if you heard about this.
I have not heard about this, no.
Okay, right, yeah. So they did a huge thing, people investing fucking loads, da-da-da-da-da. It turns out the AI was fake. There was no AI. They just had 700 software engineers in India that were doing all the tasks.
Okay.
Right? And now imagine if you bought this AI toilet, right?
Yeah,
and there's
I know
no AI. It's just a whole load of guys
This is fucking Raj.
in India just watching you shit.
Now, that is bad. However, imagine it from the other perspective, right? Of you take a job as a software engineer in India, you know...
No, they wouldn't hire software
time.
engineers for that. Because you wouldn't need a software engineer to watch shit.
Yes, but you don't... they're not going to advertise the job as shit watcher, are they?
Well, no, but here's the thing, though. If someone said to me, if I was in a third world country, right, and someone said to me, you just need to watch poop and you'll get paid, and just press buttons to say, oh, healthy, not healthy, whatever, I'd take that.
Okay.
I'd 100% take that. Would you not?
I feel like I would.
Yeah,
actually,
it makes because it's office based. It's relatively easy, and you can get over looking at some poop and some buttholes.
I feel like you probably hit a point where you've looked at so many poopy buttholes that at first you feel really sick, and then you get over it.
Exactly, you just kind of get used to it. That side of it is fine. Well, it's not fine. But it's the other side of the people who may have bought it. I'm not saying this is what's happening, right? I'm just saying it could happen because it already happened with another company. So
would you be annoyed would you be annoyed if there was an Indian man looking at your poo?
I would.
Okay.
Because that's not AI. I paid for AI. That's
so
like buying a. That's like buying a.
You're more annoyed about being scammed than another human being checking out your chocolate starfish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't. So if it came out, like say I bought this thing and it came out, I wouldn't be annoyed that there's someone looking at my butt because I'm never gonna see this person, so I don't really give a fuck. I'm more annoyed that I got scammed. It's like going to a Mr. Whippy ice cream van and going, yeah, I'll have a 2 scoops and a flake, and then when you take a bite out of it, you realise it's mashed potato
with a flake.
With a flake. That's the level of annoyed I'll be. I'll be like, what? This isn't what I ordered. It isn't what I ordered, and also why are you selling this? An ice cream van shouldn't have
mashed potato.
Mashed potato.
These are great sound clips. I can't wait to use these.
Mashed potato. But that's how it is. Because they would just come out and be like, oh yeah, this AI toilet's just been watching your assholes this whole time. Because also then, right? I wouldn't have trusted them not to be storing the images. That's the other part I'd be upset about.
What, and how do I know to people who like buttholes?
Yeah, because when I was listening to the last episode, they were like, oh, why would your face be in it? I'm like, well, you open the seat, and then it'll be able to see your face for that short second while you're opening your seat. Unless you're opening the toilet backwards. Who's opening the toilet backwards? You know, you walk up to it, you're looking at the toilet, and then you lift it up. Yeah. You're not walking it back. Yeah, so it would get your face there and then immediately get your butthole after.
Or it's like, do you ever look down in the toilet when you've pooed just to check out the situation? Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
So the camera's pointing like up slightly and you just see you take a peek between your legs. Like, whoop.
But that's what I said last time as well, because I think you asked that as well. It was like, why are you looking at it? I was like, you got to admire it. You gotta have a little look at it and be like, oh, hello, whoa. Because then we were talking about holding it like those guys who hold fish when they catch it.
Yeah. God, we're funny.
Yeah. Man, I was laughing my ass off for that. But yeah, more unnecessary AI we don't fucking need, and now it could get you in a compromising situation.
Who wants it? No one.
No one fucking wants it. And my other news story is to bring back a recurring gripe. Right?
Okay.
Another fucking recurring gripe.
I think I know what this is.
Guinness World Records. You bastards. I'm calling out Guinness World Records, right? For just unnecessary records. And I can't even remember the name of the power station. And it's not the one we're thinking of.
No, I drove past that the other day and was like,
and you were like, I thought that was gone.
It's still there.
No, because I was watching the videos of it, and I was like, they look very similar, but the road I usually go absolutely screaming down is not there. So then I had another closer look. I'd see where it is. I was like, oh, right, it's not the ones everyone's thinking of. But they're going to be gone soon, obviously. But, yeah, for people who don't know, they fucking demolished, was it 8?
It was 8.
8 or 6? It was 8. 8 cooling towers of a disused power factory. And they were like, whoa, this is Guinness World Record material. No, it fucking ain't. We don't need a Guinness World Record for that. We don't need this. We don't need this silly stuff. Guinness,
the only Guinness World Records I'm interested in are ones where it's like peak human achievement.
Exactly.
And I don't care what that looks like, whether it's like the fastest 100 meters ran or the fastest amount someone's chugged 100 beers.
But what about that guy in 2015? He's known as what was his name? He's known as the Japanese spider monkey.
This rings a bell.
And he ran the 100 meters the fastest on all fours.
Okay,
is that peak human?
I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking type. There we go. Guinness World Record. I'm just getting things about monkeys dying. Oh, he was just called Monkey Man.
Oh, it was
he
Monkey
happened
Man,
to be
Spider
Japanese.
Monkey. Yeah.
I would take that as an achievement. Okay.
But it's the ones where there's weird, like the guy who Guinness World Record for shooting a ping pong ball out his mouth onto a wall and then catching it into his mouth as many times as he can in a minute.
That's not an achievement.
I've watched the video. It's fucking weird. It's literally just pinging this ping pong ball just forward.
The thing is, you shouldn't be awarded a Guinness World Record for something that only you have done. Do you know what I mean?
Like
it's like if I got a Guinness World Record for attempting to shove a Pelaton bike up my arse, and I got, an inch into the Pelaton bike in some form, and they were like, oh, that's a Guinness World Record for you because no one else has done that, and that's the furthest it's been done. Well, yeah, of course it's the furthest it's been done because no one else is stupid enough to shove a Pelaton up their arse.
Yeah, but there's a lot of those. Like the guy who put out the most amount of blowtorches with his tongue.
Silly. Why are you doing it? Not you, obviously, but whoever did it.
There was guy who... I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Guy who... I can't remember if it was with his tongue or with his face, but he stopped the most amount of fans in a minute. I think it was his tongue.
So I've Googled... I've Googled the silliest world records.
We've done this before.
These ones we have definitely not covered.
Alright, go on.
I'm not going to go in depth. Most snails on face.
Yeah, but that's just similar to that guy who did most chopsticks in beard.
Silly. Next one, I can kind of respect. Most toilet seats broken by the head.
I was about to ask a stupid question then. I was about to ask, is he talking about the top lid or the lid with the hole in it? Because my first thing, I just imagined a guy putting the toilet seat on and off his head.
What does it be like? Broken.
Obviously it's the top part. Yeah.
He also got cycling backwards with a violin.
Again, that's not necessary.
And longest mouth gape.
I don't think one where there's genetics involved.
It's not fair.
Yeah, because you get the one where it's like, oh yeah, you got the longest hair in the world. Don't give a fuck.
I was like, you've got the longest femur. Well,
this guy here is just tallest stack of hats worn at once. 3 foot 6 inches. This is not. Oh, fuck off,
mate.
fuck
We could break
off.
that.
Look at this bullshit. This is bullshit. I just said that.
Mate, that is so easy. Like, those hats aren't even stacked properly.
Yeah, they're awful. Yeah, it's just bullshit. Most Guinness World Records are awful.
I do agree.
This one just says largest scoop of ice cream.
Ridiculous.
What?
All you need is a big scooper. That's it. No one's done a lot of like training for that. They've gone, oh, no, I know what I'll do. I'll build a big scoop and scoop this big ice cream and
Also,
get the
the
lad
ones
from
where they
Guinness
have
here.
where they have collections of stuff is bullshit as well.
Yeah.
This guy just has biggest collection of Super Mario stuff. Load of rubbish.
It's like, you know, I could be currently the proud owner of a Guinness World Record for having the most Yeah What Of It merchandise. Because I've got a mug that looked shit, a hat that
True.
also looked shit, and a t-shirt that looked alright.
And you would be the biggest collector of it.
And I would be the biggest collector of it. You know what? Let me give Guinness a ring, see what they say.
Exactly. It's just fucking yeah. My ever going gripe with these bastards.
Maybe I'll reach out
That
to
was-
Guinness and see if we can get someone from them to come on and we'll interview them.
But yeah, that was my 2 news stories. It was a bit light this week, but I had to get... Oh no, wait! I did have one.
Oh,
I
he's got
saved
another
this
one.
other one. I saved this other one. Here it is. Mysterious bright green pigeon spotted in UK has experts sounding the alarm.
Okay, go on.
So it's just a bright green pigeon has been parading around Northampton, and the locals have been very confused by it. It's literally just cutting about the high street. No one's been able to catch it, and it's been going pretty famous on
my
TikTok
God.
of people spotting it.
Oh my god.
You
What
see
the
the
fuck?
picture?
It's completely covered, though.
Yeah, it's yeah. Maybe
Huh.
maybe the spy agency brought out a new model of spy pigeon. But yeah, apparently people are travelling to Northampton to go and look at this pigeon.
Well, it's strange.
It's fucking weird. It's really weird. But yeah, that was just my other light one because I know how we feel about pigeons around here.
Yeah. Fucking bastards.
Right, what have you got for me?
Lad who keeps dominating the Beer Mile World Classic. Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay. International event. You run.
Yeah.
I think you run. Right. So you run a lap of a 400-meter track. You chug a beer. You run another 400. You chug a beer. You run another
Okay.
400. You chug a beer, and then you do it one more time. I think that's a mile. So yeah, this lad, Corey Bellamore,
Yeah.
for the past 5 years, has dominated this sport. He's just an absolute champ, to be honest.
In the fucking beer mile. That does sound like a good... nah, I don't like running.
He says, so he quotes this. He says, "I knew I could chug from a young age." And he says, "This is not beer related, but if I had to consume a bunch of liquid after running practice, I could finish the entire bottle in a very short time. So I knew I could chug." And yeah, so he broke his own world record for the beer mile, and he did it in 4 minutes 27 seconds. So that's 4 beers at intervals and the running of the mile.
What's the average mile? So what's the average time to do a mile?
The fastest ever mile is 3 minutes 43.
Should we... A minute off pace to stop and drink a beer is not fucking bad. That's
It's not bad
pretty
at all.
good. It's actually really... Mate, he must have been stonking that fucking mile.
He's a champ.
That is fucking crazy. Right, boys and girls. Thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion. I don't know why it was momentous. It's just
First
because I'm
interview.
back this time. Oh yeah, and the first interview. I don't know which way you're going to hear this, so you might be really confused, or it might make a whole load of sense. But thank you for being back with us once again on the Yeah Whatever podcast.
Welcome to the Whatever podcast. Sit back and relax. Batman sightings, people rose, conspiracies and open doors. Check out the weirdest news around the globe. We'll take you down the rabbit hole. Yeah, what if when the weird world's a few takes out there chasing stories that's funny too. Harrison to cryptids across the land. Ski and spitting facts. Better watch those hands. Buckle up, bitch. Yeah, what of it?
We're doing the frogs, Linda.
Take a peek between your legs. Whoop. God, we're funny.